In this session, we are going to be researching an evergreen book in which we are going to publish, in which we are going to be modeling, or in which we are going to get inspiration and ideas from. So this session is all about evergreen books, how we are going to be getting content for our evergreen book. So let's get started. So what are evergreen books? Those books that sells all year round are referred to as evergreen book. They can sell for years without stopping. So evergreen book, once you have an evergreen book, know that it has the potential to be selling every day if you play your cards well. It's going to be selling every day. It doesn't have a time that it doesn't have any time, any specified time that it's going to sell and stop selling. Evergreen book sells all year round, and they can sell for years, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. They can keep selling. So example of niches for this book are finance, romance, self-help, health and fitness, relationship, and even travel guide. Yes, I know some people says that travel guide is not among, but travel guide is somehow among, because many people prefer to travel all year round. There are some people that travel during May, some during April, some January, some December. So it depends on the time that person is traveling. So some travel guides can sell all year round because if you have different travel guides targeting different countries, then you can sell all year round. Most people prefer to travel to, let's say, Iceland around January time, while Greece around February, places like Germany, Costa Rica around November, December. So if you have different books targeting different places, you'll find out that your books will be selling all year round, and you end up having an evergreen book. Next year, your book will still keep selling around those periods, around those months. So these are what you need to know. So what are the merits of evergreen books? They are easy to sell. They can sell for a lifetime. Once it starts selling, no going back. It has many niche ideas. It's also easier for beginners to get started with those kind of books because getting content is not that difficult there. You can also use series to boost sales. Let's say you have a diabetic cookbook. You can have different books that target diabetic cookbook, probably diabetic cookbook, diabetic drinks, all these different things. Intermittent fasting for women over 40, for women over 50, for women over 60. You can have up to 3 different series targeting those people. Also, if you are dealing with travel guides, you can have travel guide for Ireland, travel guide for Greece, travel guide for Costa Rica, travel guide to Italy. All these are 4 different books, which you can name them 4 series 1, 2, 3, and 4. And once you have series, you can increase your sales, because once a reader buys your first series and he enjoyed it, he or she is likely to come back to buy the second one, third one, and fourth one. So what are the demerits? What are the demerits? Because it is easier to hop into it, it causes competition. There is lots of competition in those kind of niches. But you can overcome that by niching down. If you niche down enough, you will find niches, you will find topics with less competition, and also good amount of audience in which you can sell your books and make lots of money. Okay, you also need a competitive price, because there are many people there. You'll be seeing people pricing their book at 3.99, 2.99. So your book also needs to be in that range to be able to compete favorably. Your profits also might be lower. Yes, it might be lower because of the low prices they are pricing your book. You can also face low sales volume if not done well. So if your book is not properly formatted and edited for success, that's with the right keywords and stuff, you might not get enough sales because there is competition, and people who got theirs right will be ranking higher than yours, and you'll be missing out on important sales. So let's get started to practicals. So remember when we downloaded Kiwi browser? Yes, go to your Kiwi browser. Once it has loaded, remember we are using Kiwi browser for this. Unless you are using a PC, you can use any browser, but for your mobile is Kiwi browser, because Kiwi browser allows us to install extensions. No any browser for now is capable of doing that. Any mobile browser for now is capable of doing that. So click on new incognito tab. Then we have gone private. Search for Amazon. Then this is their official site, the first link. Let's click it. Then once you are here, switch to desktop site. To do that, click on these three dots. Then click on this button here. As you can see my tab, desktop site. Click. Then you are now using the desktop site. Let's zoom in a bit. Come to this place, click this deliver to Nigeria. We want to change our country to US so that we can be seeing what shoppers shopping from US are shopping for, so that it won't be showing us what Nigerian people are buying, because we are selling to US. And we went incognito to hide our recent search history, or else it will use our search history to show us stuffs in which we don't want. We want everything to be new. We want fresh data. So click input a US zip code. I know 2 US zip code, which is this 9024, or you can go with 10001. So click apply, then continue. So it has changed to New York in United States. New York. So to get started, our category is in all. It is in all. We are going to be switching it to books because we are searching for books. So click it to give you a drop down list. Then look for books. This is books. Click on books. Once you have clicked on books, click this search to initiate it. It has been initiated. It is now in books. Sorry about all those noise. It is now in books. So come to this left bar, this left sidebar. Scroll down to the book section. As you can see, these are the different departments under books. So here you can research for your area of concentration, like where you want to focus on or where you want to publish from. So decide the one that you want, but for best results, people are known to use this to focus on this niche because they are better, they are easier, they give more sales. But you can explore, you never can tell. Some can sell more than some, depending on your research and how you position your books. Based on the example I mentioned earlier, finance, yes, people like finance because who no one make money, everybody wants to make money. Also, romance and all this relationship guide, people want to improve their relationship, people want to improve their love life or their all this kind of life, people want to improve it. Also, self-help, people are looking for ways to help themselves, ways to improve their mentality, way to improve their esteem, way to just make themselves a better being. Books like how to boost your confidence or how to overcome anxiety, how to become a braver man, all these stuffs are self-help. So you can research for that. You can further enter, you can dive further into the niche to know what you want to be focusing on. Also, health and fitness, people in health and fitness solves people's problems. So selling in this niche is very, very important because it will give you edge. It's going to make you to sell more because you are selling books that solves people problem. Books such as diabetic cookbook, how to solve cancer, how to overcome all these illnesses or sicknesses, lung disease. So health and fitness helps you sell in those aspects. Also, books like intermittent fasting also falls under the health and fitness niche. So all these things, people want to become fit, people want to lose weight, people want to become better in life, people want to get all these nice shapes and figures. So we are going to buy these books that comes from this section. So let me research on the health, fitness and dieting. So let me click it. These are some books. These are books, bestsellers. These are books. These are books in this session. Hot new releases, future deals, bestsellers. So I'm going to be niching down. To niche down, keep going further, keep going further. So I'm going to go to diet and weight loss. Diet and weight loss. So let me click on diet and weight loss. So these are books on diet and weight loss. These are different books on diet and weight loss. Young Forever, the Glucose Goddess Method. These are different books on diet and weight loss. So let's see if you can further niche down. As you can see, we can still further niche down. American Diabetes Association, American Diabetes Association, American Heart Association, Atkins Diet. So all these things are more places to niche down. Ketogenic, low carbohydrate, low fast food, other diets. So you can still niche down. Weight loss, vegetarian. So let's niche down to weight loss. I want book from weight loss. One book that will aid in weight loss. See books that aid in weight loss. See this one, Intermittent Fasting, Beginner's Guide to Weight Loss. This seems like a good book. Also, if you can't find a good book, you can also come here to look for books that we are newly released in the last few days. So I normally go with last 90 days to see books that we are newly released. Even if you find a book that has lots of competition here, it doesn't matter on iBooks, because iBooks, not many publishers are there yet. So you can quickly publish your book. Even if it's saturated here, it won't be saturated there. You can easily sell your book there. So eat to beat your diet, metabolism makeover. This is someone's personalized book. Avoid all these books with people's name because they have been personalized, like trademarked. These are big players who already made a name for themselves. So avoid those ones. See this book, the Complete Carb Cycling Cookbook for Beginners. We can model this book. This book will sell a lot. See the price, 13 USD for paperback. For Kindle is 9.99. Hardcover is 21. This book is a nice book. So the Complete Carb Cycling Cookbook for Beginners. A comprehensive guide to carb cycling. See the date this book was published, March 27th, 2023. And today is what? Today is June 3rd. This book is selling, It already has up to 500 and something reviews. That means this book have sold lots and loads of copies to be able to have all these reviews, because this review is like 1/10 of the buyers. So this is how to research for a book to sell. So this is how to get ideas. So we can also make our own book to be a complete carb cycling cookbook for beginners. So a quick search on Google tells us what this carb cycling means. Involves going back and forth between high carb days and low carb days. So this cookbook is mainly for you to regulate your carbohydrate intake. So this can also serve as a diabetic cookbook, because people that suffer from diabetes avoid sugar food or foods that have carbohydrates. So let us also check another niche and see. To go back, click on this arrow here to go back to this section, or here or here. So I'll be going back to this health, fitness and dieting section. I've clicked it. I've gone back. Click these books to go back to books. So let's check out you can also check out self-help. Let me check out travel to know of a good book. Here you can see different. Let me niche down. I want Europe travel guide to places in Europe, and I can also further niche down to, let's say, Greece. So as you can see, these are different books in the section. It still maintained our last 90 days, like books that were released. As you can see, we are still on last 90 days. That's books released within 90 days. So these are books, and as you can see, they are selling. This guy's book, Rick Steves Greece, is selling. 3 reviews already. What he released around May 23rd. This book also is selling. These are nice books. This guy is definitely running ads. This amount of sales is insane. So all this, you can get ideas here. Then if you get idea here, you can model the book and publish it on Apple or other platforms that I'm going to be teaching you in this my course. So these are ways to get ebooks ideas. Another way to get ideas is by imputing it on the search term here. So for that, I have to reset this and go back to all departments, click search. It's now in all departments. Then you can search stuffs like diabetic cook book. As you can see, our plugin just initiated. Sorry, our extensions. These are the extensions we installed: AMZ Suggestion Expander, BSR Amazon Rating, DS Amazon Quick View. So our plugin is in action. It's going to try to suggest for us nice niche, nice keyword ideas. As you can see, these are ideas. The extension is suggesting for us: diabetic cookbooks for type 2 diabetes, diabetic cookbook for beginners, pre-diabetic cookbook, diabetic cookbook for newly diagnosed, diabetic cookbook for type 1. It's giving us enough suggestions, so you can get keyword ideas, what people are searching for here. So you can try adding more word to niche down. Diabetic cookbook for beginners 2023. So some people don't want the ones released last year, so you can also add 2023 to yours, so that they know that yes, yours is the updated version. So this is another way. Another way is using this site called what's the name again? Asking Seed. So Asking Seed helps you to get books quicker. Let's check it out. So go to your browser and search for Asking Seed. This is it. Click. This is the site. So you can easily search for search terms like keywords here. So to search for keywords, let's put travel guide. Let's see travel guide that is currently trending. It will prompt you to sign up or to log in. So click on the login. Then click on sign up down below here. Then choose a name and choose your email. After you input your email, choose a password and agree, then sign up. They are going to tell you to verify this code, which is this. We are going to be inputting this code here: EY85, small letter E, small letter Y, 85, right? Then click verifying. Congratulations, you can join Asking Seed service. So since like our creation went through, so now I have to log in with the details you used to create the account. So the email once more. Then input your details and click sign in. So we have signed in. So let me search for travel guide. Then click reverse search. Click here to switch to desktop sites. Click these 3 dots, then see desktop sites. Check this box. Continue. So these are the travel guides that are currently trending. Portugal travel guide. So search trend is going upwards and currently I'm going downwards. Then searches. It is receiving about 3,500 monthly search on Amazon. Then product, that means there are up to 2,000 plus sellers products on Amazon. Purchase per month, about 53 purchase per month. The competition is high, way too high. The CVR, which is the conversion rate, that is the amount of people that searches to the amount of people that purchases the book. As you can see, it is low, 1.5%. We need books that are at least up to 4% and above, 4, 5, 6, 8%. So let's look. Greece travel guide. You see, Greece travel guide about 4.4 is quite high. The purchase per month about 129 purchase per month. Products about 1,900 products, and searches 2,000 people are searching for this monthly. So Greece is a good niche. It's a good book to publish. Iceland also is decent. Ireland is decent. So these are ways. This is also another way to find book. Okay, let us check for another book to write. For this method to work, you have to have ideas of the keyword you want to publish on. So let's search for intermittent fasting or diabetic cookbook. Let's search for diabetic cookbook. So diabetic cookbook, 6K search. Wow, 52,000 products. The competition here is insane. Also, it has a decent amount of purchase per month. Sorry about that noise. And the conversion rate is also decent. So this is also another method to research for books. See this book, Diabetic Cookbooks for Type 2 Diabetics. Here you can get keywords to use for your book. Diabetic gestational diabetic cookbook, diabetic type 2 diabetes cookbook, diabetic cookbook for beginners, type 2 diabetes cookbook for beginners, diabetic air fryer cookbook. Let's see this air fryer stuff. It's nice. So these are ways in which you can these are methods you can apply to find a nice book to write, to find topics to write about. So the next book that we're going to be writing, I'll show you guys how to write and format your book. And we're going to be writing on this pre-diabetic cookbook, this number 11, because I like the stats. 416 monthly search, 618 products, and 37 purchase per month. This is the conversion rate, 9%. That means people are really buying the book. The conversion rate is high. The amount of searches and the amount of purchase is 9%. So the ratio is good. So for the next video, we're going to be creating the book using this method. I'm going to be creating book on pre-diabetic cookbook. So thank you very much if you have watched this video. You have learned how to do your keyword research to find an evergreen book that will sell a lifetime. Alright, see you later. Peace out.